today so we can kind of talk about what's going on at home, what's going on in school, and today we're just going to get to know each other, and I'm going to ask you a couple questions just to see what's kind of going on. You know what, since Shirley, you're the one who made the call with the school social worker, let me ask you if you could give me some information about what's going on in your family or why you wanted to come in here today and meet with me.
Sure. My husband and I just moved to Minneapolis from St. Louis. We have 2 boys that are in school. And my husband's working a lot. I'm kind of primarily taking care of the kids. And I'm just noticing that Jackson's really struggling in school. He's not as engaged in music anymore. He's fighting a lot. He's just acting a lot different than he was when he was in school back in St. Louis. So I'm really concerned about kind of that drastic change in behavior.
Okay. And so you're kind of hoping by coming here today we can talk about what's going on with Jackson and maybe why he's doing some of the things he's doing. Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make
sure.
sure. Yeah, you don't know what to do, and it looks like that you've tried some different things.
Yeah, I've tried sitting down with him and talking and just kind of seeing where he's at or what might be bothering him, but he's not really giving me a lot of insight. And I'm out of kind of ideas of how to talk with him or figure out kind of what the problem is, and it's just frustrating.
Okay. And then by grounding him from activities outside of school and playing Xbox, it kind of looks like on my intake form that now has he been spending now more time in his room?
Yeah, after school he's not, kind of doing the music activities that he's been used to doing. He's spending a lot of time in his room. He's not coming out. And when he does come out, we end up arguing, fighting, and
What are some of the arguments and the fights about?
mostly about me just trying to get him to talk about what's going on at school, if the move has been difficult for him, if kids are picking on him, if he's just not happy with the move, things like that. So he just kind of says, "Shut up, Mom, I don't want to talk about it."
And how's that making you feel?
Frustrated. I also don't feel like I get a lot of support from my husband because he's working long hours, so I just try to take it on by myself. And we just had a meeting at school with the teachers because they're really concerned, so I feel like it's getting really, really bad if there has to be a meeting at school.
Was Jackson at the meeting when you had the meeting at your school?
He was, yeah.
Okay. I think it's important to include him in the meeting when you talk about him, so that maybe it's easier to come up with an answer for things that are going on, which is why we're here too today, to figure out what's going on. Now, I'm going to ask Jackson to get kind of his insight. Can you tell me a little bit about what's going on with you, Jackson?
I don't know. I don't want to be here.
Yeah, I can understand you don't want to be here. How do you like being in Minneapolis?
It's just not where I want to be. I want to be in St. Louis with my friends. I miss my friends.
Yeah. We have lots of technology nowadays. Are you friends with them on Facebook? Do you get to talk to them on the phone? Text them?
Well, my parents take away my stuff, so I can't talk to them. I just miss my friends.
Okay. Can you tell me why you think they're taking away your stuff?
I don't know. They don't want me to have any fun. They don't care about how I feel.
Well, I'm hearing you say that you don't think they care how you feel, but we're here today because your mom was concerned and wants to get some help because she thinks that you are acting totally different than you did in St. Louis. And you're not, things that you're doing now by being locked up in your room for a long time and arguing, you're not doing some of the things with the music. And I think she is concerned and she cares about you. And that's why us meet together so we can figure out how things could be better for you and to get you more involved and want to do your music again. Have you met anybody in school that you've become friends with?
Not really.
That's kind of hard. Do you like your teachers?
No.
Can you tell me what's different about the teachers here and the teachers that were in St. Louis?
It's just not the same. All my friends are there. This is different. It's new. The kids don't really like me, so we get into fights. I just don't like it. Everybody's different. It's not the same.
Yeah. I know moving to a new place and meeting a whole bunch of new people, it's really hard. It is. And going to new school, and it looks like you're in 8th grade, and that's hard too, because next year you might be going off to high school. So, are there any other things that you like to do that are offered at this new school? Do you know if there's any music stuff, any choir or band that you might want to be involved in?
Well, I mean, I do like band, but it's just not the same. I just wish that my parents would have let me stay in St. Louis. It's too different here.
Yeah. So if you, unfortunately, I think it's, you came with your family because your dad got a new job, and I think if we think about your family, it's important to be able to get the food and the clothes that you need, and sometimes you might have to move because your dad's helping support your family, and unfortunately it makes it hard for other people who don't want to move like you. But who would you be with if you stayed in St. Louis?
I don't know.
Yeah, so that would be really hard too. We'd have to find somewhere for you to live, and your mom would miss you, and your brother would miss you.
I often wonder if maybe, his dad and I would have taken more time to kind of prepare him for the move, if that would have helped, him adjust a little bit better, because it was a pretty quick thing, and, I understand it's a really difficult adjustment, for kids to make when they kind of built their own friendship group and, cliques at that age, so.
Okay, so it was pretty abrupt. That makes it hard. But it doesn't sound like, it sounds like this job is going pretty well for your husband. So you're probably going to be here, so we might have to think of things that make you happy and how we can make this a better place to live. I know it's different, and it might not be the same, but I want to be able to help you find things that are here to do and meet new friends, and maybe you can understand why it was important at one time and important at some time for your family to move here, and why your dad needed to take the job offer. Let's see.
Do you think it would be helpful to go back and visit sometime soon?
That'd be nice. Be better than being here fighting all the time.
Yeah, well, what are you fighting about with your mom? She told me a little bit. You heard what she said, but I wonder if you have anything to say about it too.
Well, they didn't give me a say in where I wanted to be, so it made me really mad.
Yeah, well, like your mom did say, it was pretty quick decision that they decided to move, so I can understand that you might be kind of mad and you feel kind of sad. But I can help your mom get some information about different, or maybe one time that we could meet together and we could look up music places around here and see if there's any places that you would be able to go and do some of the fun things that you used to do in Missouri. I know it's not the same, but it's some of the things that you used to like to do, and I want to be able to give you the opportunity to try doing those things again. How does that sound?
I guess that's a start, at least.
Well, is there anything else that, Jackson, that you want to share with me and your mom about what's going on with school and getting in fights and at school? Is there anything else you want to tell me?
No, it's just not the same.
Yeah.
Do you
Kids
feel
are
like
different.
I'm sorry. Do you feel like your father and I are spending enough time with you, or are you feeling alone?
Well, I mean, you guys work all the time. I don't have much time to be around you guys. And it's like I don't have support.
What kind of support are you needing?
Well, I mean, none of the kids at the school like me because I don't know them.
Okay. Well, how do you think people get to know each other?
Not by fighting.
No, you're right, they're not by fighting. Do you think they know your name?
Well, the teacher says my name.
Okay.
I was introduced in my classes.
What about at lunch? Is there anybody you think you could go over to and introduce yourself and say, hey, can I sit with you at lunch?
I just don't know these kids. It's not the same.
Yeah. But I know it's not the same, but you don't know them yet, so I think that you need to give them a chance and try and get to know somebody, and you might make some new friends. You might be surprised there might be some cool people at your school that are into some of the same things that you're into.
Maybe. I guess.
Okay. So I think that we should schedule another appointment and meet again and kind of talk about maybe coming up with some actual goals of helping Jackson meet some friends at school and to help give you a better, give you some more support and talk about different kinds of consequences that might be appropriate. So that maybe he would want to be more part of the family unit and not always take the Xbox away. And maybe we need to plan like a family night where we do movies and popcorn and games where Dad is home with you guys and you guys can play and have a good time. Do you do that much at your house right now? Yeah, maybe we need to schedule something. So think about what you'd want to do for a family night, and we'll go and schedule an appointment for next week, and then we'll talk about what you want to do for kind of a family night. See if we can get you guys to all spend time together and